Hi guys, Taylor Hunt, Columbus, Ohio, Ashtanga yoga teacher representing Morning Mysore at Yoga and High. And I posted a video last week, and after I posted it, a couple people reached out to me and they were asking me how I got started in Ashtanga yoga. And it's kind of a funny story. So I have a friend who actually was learning how to teach it, and she was teaching like an intro class. And she asked me if I wanted to take the class, and at this point I wasn't ready for it, and so I told her no, and I saw her about six more times, like at the grocery store and at other friends' houses and things like that, and I kept on telling her no, and at this point I kind of thought yoga was for girls, which is I think is ridiculous at this point, but anyway, so I saw her like maybe the sixth time over a period of a week and a half or so. And I remember kind of like leaving our conversation, and she asked me again, and so I called another friend, and I was like, hey, I keep on seeing this lady, and she keeps on asking me whether or not I want to do this yoga class. Should I do it? And my friend, it was almost like he kind of smacked me in my face and said, hey, aren't you trying to live differently? And at this period of my life, I was kind of like searching for meaning. I felt like I was physically bankrupt, financially bankrupt. I felt like I was spiritually bankrupt. And I was in this place where I was willing to try it. And it kind of changed my life, So I went to that first yoga class, and it wasn't received well. I didn't like it too much. And so I got done, I was kind of angry, and I was kind of vulnerable and in a different spot. And to be honest with you, I wasn't sure if I was going to go back. And then I had a whole week, because she was doing it like a 6-week thing. And so I had a whole week to think about it. And by the time, the next Saturday or Sunday rolled around when the next class was going on, I was like, let's give it another try. And I went in there, and she taught us, Surya Namaskaras or sun salutations, and then she taught us some of the standing poses and a few more. And we laid down, and we were taking a rest, and it was almost like, the first time I was angry, but the second time when I laid down, it was almost like someone had whispered into my ears, "You're perfect just the way you are." And I don't know about you guys, but I don't get that feeling very often. Especially dealing with addictions and dealing with things like being spiritually bankrupt or just where I was at in my life. I wasn't feeling that. And, so something said to me, it's like, you're perfect just the way you are. And that was pretty amazing. But I think the most amazing thing it was actually when I woke up or came back to after laying down and taking a rest after our class. It was almost like I could feel my soul kind of like re-flickering, or the flame of my soul engaged. And that's a pretty awesome place to be. And to be honest with you, ever since I started and I had that second class, I've done it every single day since then. And it's changed my entire life. And so that's how I kind of got started in Ashtanga yoga.